जी जी यस.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
कोड कैसा?
TZA, sir.
TZA. इंग्लिश में बोल सकते गुजराती में?
So prefer to go with English.
Okay. So introduce yourself. What is your education qualification? If you are working, your hobbies, your preferences, date of interview.
Yes. Sir, I did BTech in petroleum engineering from Pandit Dindal.
BTech in
Petroleum engineering.
petroleum.
From Pandit Dindal.
PDPU.
Yes. Where I've been.
Which year?
2018, sir.
2018. Yeah. Then.
Where I was awarded the gold medal.
Okay.
Since then, I've been placed to the ONGC, where I've been working as an executive engineer, and currently I'm working in R&D Institute of ONGC, where I look after the project.
Which place? ONGC I think is in Mehsana, no?
Sir, it is in Ahmedabad, sir.
Ahmedabad. You have to go to Bombay High or only here?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Currently, I have my profile in ONGC related to the CCUS, carbon capture, storage and utilization, and enhanced soil recovery techniques. And my hobby is playing volleyball, and my preferences are deputy collector and DYSP. Only two.
Why do you want to come to this service?
So during my undergraduate programs, I have been associated with the one NGO in rural internship, Institute of Social Welfare Action, where I have been working closely with the civil servant and the NGO people, and where I have realized that the civil servant impact on the society is very high. Apart from that, sir, current my job is providing me the monotonous nature of work, while the civil services provide me the diverse opportunities.
So, can we presume you are not happy with your job?
No, sir, I am happy with my job, sir.
Because you want to shift to some other job which is of a different nature altogether. You are a qualified person, and as per the industry needs you have to study, and the organization in which you are working is also connected with the qualification that you have acquired. So, are you mentally ready to shift to a totally new field?
Sir, I take this job because my financial condition during the last 4 years was not great. So
it has been 5 years since you graduated.
Yes, sir.
So 3 years, what did you do?
Sir, in first 1-2 years, sir, I just focus on the family welfare, sir, because my family condition was little bit harsh, sir. Then I started to preparing for the civil services, and since then I've been appearing for the civil services.
If you say civil services, whenever you say so, then you have to clarify it is only GPSC, not UPSC. Have you tried UPSC?
I tried both, sir.
Both. When did you try for UPSC?
So in 2021, sir.
21. You clear PM prelims or?
Wrote the mains. Mains wrote, but not clear in the mains.
You couldn't go through mains. So
what is your optional subject?
So geography.
In UPSC?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So do you know the job profile or the government schemes which you will be required to implement once you are selected for this job? Either revenue matters or police matters.
Sir, for deputy collector, it has to go through a various kind of jobs, sir. First, that is a developmental works. Second, that is a revenue collection. And the third one, that is a law and order maintenance. Apart from that, also they perform the miscellaneous works such as election duties and the disaster management.
Okay, and police?
So police, main work of police is to maintain the law and order and also investigate the crime which happens in the area under him. And apart from that, providing the securities to VVIPs and important persons.
Do you know anything about land revenue code?
Sir, I am unaware of the land revenue code, sir.
Sir?
Yes. Petroleum and geography both you have. Right now, are you confident for Gujarat level, geography and culture and other things?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you specify any specialties of Gujarat geography?
Sir, we have a various type of geographical features ranging from hills to the plains to the desert and and the coastal areas.
Coastal. Okay, but what are the specifications?
Sir, Gujarat as such has been formed because of the escarpment of the Western Ghats. When it collided with the Eurasian plate, then it was formed because of the tilting of the Indian peninsula, and that led to the creation of vast continental shelf in the Gujarat area, and subsequently the rivers of the western flowing rivers of the India has filled that continental shelf, and formation of the Gujarat plains and the desert area of the Gujarat take place.
Okay. Can you describe any cultural diversity of Gujarat?
Sir, in terms of culture, sir, we have a various different languages from Kutch to the Saurashtra to the Tal Gujarat, so that we have a culture diversity in the languages. Also, in the way of we celebrate the various festivals, and also the diversity of geography. Sir, in Kutch we have a rainfall ranging from less than 25 centigrade, and we have a highest rainfall in the Dang and the southern Gujarat areas, where we have a greater than 150 centimeter of rainfall. Sir.
Okay. You have petroleum as subject, right? Petroleum is a central subject or state subject, or?
So petroleum as a mineral comes under the central government. However, there is a two type of minerals, the minor minerals and major minerals. Major minerals comes under the union government jurisdiction, while the minor minerals comes under the jurisdiction of the state government.
Okay. What exactly is the exploration policy right now?
So currently we have a hydrocarbon licensing and exploration policy of 2016, sir, and it has a component that is a open acreage licensing policy, which has been implemented in 2017, sir.
So how they distribute it as per the exploration?
Sir, first any company which show the intention to explore that particular area, which send the proposal to the ministry, and then ministry will invite the bid for other players of the industry, and if any other player is interested and bid more than what has been intended by the particular company, then it would be awarded to him, and there would be a 15 years of time span within which they have to explore that and put that particular area into the developmental phase.
Okay. Which are the other agencies associated with the petroleum?
So firstly, that the DGH, Directorate of Hydrocarbon. The second one is the PNGRB, that related to the city gas distribution and gas production. Okay. And these other two.
The ONGC is having the role of exploration. What about the maintenance, transportation and other agencies?
So ONGC primarily deals with the upstream sector, while we have a midstream sector which is dominated by the GAIL. Right. And the downstream sector has been dominated by the various PSU such as BPCL, HPCL, and also there is a private player just as Reliance, SR, and those kind of.
Okay. Sir, start.
Yes. Good evening. Have you heard the term called clathrates?
Clathrates, sir. I am unaware of that.
Gas hydrates?
Gas hydrate, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. What are the gas hydrates?
So they are formed when the water and gas are under high pressure and low temperature. So during that process, the water starts to form into the ice. While formation of ice, the methane is trapped within the crystal of the ice. That's from the gas hydrates, and it is found in the permafrost region as well as the deep offshore region of the world, sir.
Does India has any region?
India has a prospect in Sir KG basin, Krishna Godavari basin of India, that have a prospect of the gas hydrates.
Okay. So you talk about the methane gas, right? So is there any other unconventional sources of the methane present in India?
Coal bed methane, sir.
Coal. What is that?
Sir, on the surface of coal, there is an absorption of the methane. While the formation of the coal, this procedure takes place. While we reduce the pressure with the reduction of the water pressure, then the methane comes out from the coal, and that is produced from the various well, and it can also produce from the surface mining also, sir.
Okay. Have you heard about the term called LNG?
Yes, sir. Liquefied natural gas.
Okay. So is there ONC has any terminal for LNG? Where has been
So at
situated?
Uran and Hazira, sir.
Pardon?
Uran and Hazira, sir.
Hajira. So why we convert that gas into the liquid nature?
Sir, main purpose of LNG was to transport safely, sir, because gas consume a lot of volume while we are transporting. So we reduce temperature up to minus 170 degree so that it converts into the liquid, so that it can easily transport from one place to another.
Okay. And you mentioned one more thing, that was you are working with carbon capturing project or something, right? So what is carbon capturing and why we need it?
Sir, in 1950, sir, the CO2 concentration in the world was around 218 ppm, while it has been increased right now to 420 ppm. So that pose a challenge of increased CO2 concentration, and that leads to the global warming and climate change. So ONGC targeted that it wants to be carbon neutral by 2038. So they are putting focus on the carbon capture, storage and utilization technologies, in which we are trying to inject CO2 from atmosphere to the subsurface zone, where they could be stored for a longer period of time, and we can mitigate the problems of climate change and global warming.
Then have you heard about the term called blue hydrogen?
Yes.
What is that?
So in blue hydrogen, we get the hydrogen from the water electrolysis, in which we use the electricity that comes from the renewable sources.
Okay. In blue
Okay,
hydrogen.
so that is the green hydrogen, and for blue hydrogen, when we do the methane reformation and the CO2 that emits from that we store either or sequester it in form of CCUS.
Okay. So then have you heard about the term called grey hydrogen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is that?
Sir, when we produce hydrogen from any fossil fuel, such as methane or any other oil or gas, then it is called as a grey hydrogen.
Okay. So then why we need hydrogen as a fuel? We have already, means ONGC is already working on many fuel sources. Then why we need hydrogen as a fuel?
So hydrogen is one of the factors that the global warming and the CO2 emission. Apart from that, H2O that doesn't pose any climatic changes, and H2O that is also can be used as a both internal combustion engine fuel and also for the creation of battery EV vehicles. So it can be used for both. Sir.
Okay, so in EV vehicle we use hydrogen as a fuel?
Sir, for fuel cell we make first
Fuel cell. Then what is fuel cell?
Sir, when we inject hydrogen and O2, and that converts into the H2O plus energy, sir.
Great. So,
Can you just one question? Our Prime Minister and the others are also stressed for blue economy, right? So, what are the potential in that blue economy?
So, blue economy primarily deals with the ocean-related economic activities, in which it includes the fishing, then the tourism which are related to the coastal areas, and also the environmental aspects such as mangroves and wetlands, and also the coral reefs, which could be utilized for the sustainable economic developments.
Right.
Overall, your performance is good, but only question that the panel in GPSC may also ask about the shift from ONGC to government. Since you are a qualified person,
You should justify it, yeah.
So they will be surprised in a way, I would say. Let's see. All the best.
You have any query?
one more thing. Be relaxed before answering the question. You look in very hodgepodge before answering any question, right? So be relaxed, be calm, right? Like you knew what is grey hydrogen, what is blue hydrogen, but you messed up there, right? You already had idea, but then also you made the mistake. So just be relaxed and be calm before answering any question. You look hodgepodge before answering. You look very means confused.
Yeah, and sit comfortably.
Yes.
Right? Not more
So-
attentive.
Right. They are going to be very relaxed person, right? Panel is not going to do anything. So be relaxed. You have good knowledge, you have good profile, you have strong profile, appearance is good, everything is good. Just be relaxed. That is the only thing you need to improve.
Yeah, but basic cultural, geographical, historical and other places and all related to Gujarat, right? That at least brush up it, right?
Sure, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, otherwise we have a good.